Love Muffins, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Married at First Sight, Season 3, Episode 4 review. So let's get right into my review because I have a lot to say and a lot to talk about. So we start off this episode and it's day 4. David and Ashley have not consummated their marriage yet. He's happy about their union. He's really likes her. He thinks she's beautiful. Ashley, on the other hand, still feels weird about the whole entire situation because it's all so new to her, and she says it'll take her a moment to warm up to the process. And I immediately just rolled my eyes. I'm just like, okay, girl, I'll get to you later on in this episode. So Vanessa is starting to freak out about Trey's revelation that prior to him applying for the show that he was, just out here being a bachelor doing his thing. She feels like he wasn't serious about being married in a committed relationship. So she's starting to like freak herself out about the whole entire situation. And she says that she was in like a 4 or 5 year relationship, and afterwards she really had to pull herself back together. And I understand where she's coming from with that, because I got out of a 5 year relationship and now I'm single, and I decided to take the time to reevaluate myself, learn the lessons that I needed to learn from their relationship in order to not make the same mistakes moving forward. So it's really hard with getting back out here in the dating world to be able to let your guard down and to trust again. So I feel her on that level. Then we're on to Sam, and Sam has bitten into a macaroon and chipped one of her teeth or did something to her jacked up ass teeth of hers. And she needs to go to the dentist, and she's bossing Neil around, telling him to hurry up, being very snappy at him. He's looking at her with the eyes like, girl, you are really trying it, but I'm gonna keep it cute because I don't really want to have to go there with you, boo boo. So she tells him that you need to put on your makeup quicker because it's taking you too long to get dressed. And she's just really emasculating him, just being rude about the whole entire situation. She's being a petty Betty, and I just not here for her. So then on the way to the dentist office, she tells him that he's driving too slow, and then she gets attitude and say, great, I'm late for my appointment. And I'm like, girl, you're in a foreign country, I think. He doesn't even know where he's going. He's driving cautiously because I think he has to drive on a different side of the road. Like, girl, what are you like? She's just an idiot. Like, she's an idiot. She's obnoxious. She's childish. She dresses like a 4-year-old. She channels Dora the Explorer on every episode. Her fashions. I'm just not here for her. She disgusted me on tonight's episode, and I will get more to Sam later. So then, Ashley informs David that when they get back from their honeymoon, that she wants to spend a night to herself to be able to pull herself together and just absorb everything that's happened. And he fears that, she's going to place too much distance between them by doing this. And I kind of feel what David is saying, because you knew going into this process what it was going to be about. I'm starting to feel like some of these people just think they're going to come on here and magically Prince Charming is going to appear and life is just going to be a fairy tale. That's not how life goes. I don't understand why they apply for this show thinking they're about to run off into the sunset on a white horse and have the big house and a white picket fence. That's not life, honey. So I just need for her to open up and just get into this process, because Ashley is working on my last nerve. She is pulling my edges out. So Vanessa is like in full breakdown, meltdown mode because her assumptions and her fears are taking the best or getting the best of her. So she's on the phone, video Skyping with one of the therapists, and she's telling them about her fears as far as Trey and feeling like he's not ready to be in a committed relationship. And she just immediately just breaks down and starts crying. And my heart hurt for her because I know that fear. I feel it too sometimes, especially when getting to know a new guy, because you don't want to go through the same heartache of dealing with people that don't want the same things that you want, and then giving them your heart and then end up getting your feelings hurt in the process. She wants the real thing. She wants a real relationship. She wants a marriage, the same things that I want. So I understand her fears, but like the therapist tell her, give it time. Try to learn him, understand him, see what he does. You're just going on fear and assumptions and don't even know what this man is going to do. They tell her that, they had extensive conversations with him, and that he was very serious about being in a relationship, that he was just dating to find somebody. So she calms down and she says, she's going to let him show her that he's responsible and not assume the worst. And I was like, good girl, good going. Clap for Vanessa. So Ashley is back on her Ambien drip. I mean, being around her is like watching paint dry. She's so fucking boring. She's such a type A personality. She's just laced up and buttoned up to the collar, and she's just so boring. Like, oh my gosh, she's boring. Like, she's just way too conservative. She takes being conservative to a whole new level. And David is trying to have a conversation with her, and she says that she's tired of the small talk. There's only but so much small talk she can do, but she sees that he's trying, and she just can't help it because she's just not feeling the situation. I'm like, girl, why did you bring your boring ass on this show? Now you understand. If you're watching this, Ashley, now you can see yourself and understand why you've been single this whole time and why you're not married. Because look at your personality. You are a train wreck. Oh my God. I would rather have a fucking pap smear than to watch Ashley. I would rather go into surgery than watch Ashley and be in a relationship with Ashley. Ashley is the worst. Oh my God. How does her family even have conversations with her? Jesus Christ. So David is freaking. They go on a helicopter ride, and David is freaking out or whatever because he's afraid, of being in a helicopter, and he's clutching her knee. And she says how she doesn't want him touching her. He's all in her personal space, and that she's trying to figure out whether or not she should tell him how he's making her feel. And I just want to flick her off that damn helicopter. So then Neil, this is the big moment of the episode. So Neil says, during to Sam during lunch that he's been trying to figure out over the last 4 days why the experts put them together. And Sam says because we're two nice people, nice and considerate people. And Neil does one of these like, weird. Don't you mean I, bitch? Because ain't nothing about you nice or considerate, because you are a total biatch. And so Sam says, I think I might be too aggressive for your personality. And I'm like, you think? It's not even that you're too aggressive. You're just a bitch. You're obnoxious and you're rude. You're passive aggressive. You're a bully. You're insecure. You have low self-esteem. And I feel like she knows that Neil is too good for her. And so I feel like she's trying to push him away because she knows she would never be able to live up to the expectations of being this man's wife, because she is still mentally 10 years old in the brain. So, then she says in her commentary that I thought if I wasn't attracted to my husband, I'd be at least attracted to his personality. And at this point, I'm not. I'm like, girl, there's nothing about Neil that you should not be attracted to. He's been accommodating. He's been nice. He's been sensitive. He's been thoughtful. He's been respectful when you have disrespected him on numerous occasions. When any other man, this manly man that you want, would have cussed your ass clean out and left your ass there on that damn honeymoon and chalked your ass up the deuce. And I'm like, if any personality, it's yours that is disgusting. No, nobody like you, girl. So then she tells Neil to his face that he's way too passive. And I'm like, no, he's just not rude and mean. Ugh. Like, you have a third grade mentality. It's like you just hit people. Like you that kid on a kindergarten that playground that feels like if I hit you to make you to let you know that I like you. That's not how you go about being in a relationship. So then she says to him, maybe we should play dress up. You wear my outfit and I wear your outfit. Then it'll feel right. My mouth dropped when I saw this woman say this to this man and emasculate him like that. Like, that was beyond rude. I wanted to slap the shit out of her for saying it to that man. Like, I could not believe she said that to him. That was just so mean. Like, oh my God. Like, girl, you are like the most hated woman in America at this point. Because, like, your insides is as rotten as that front tooth of yours while you sitting up here trying to be mean to somebody and ridicule somebody and downplay this man's masculinity just because he's not chin checking your ass. Girl, you need to get your whole entire life. You talking about that tooth chip. Your whole grill is fucked up. That tooth right here is damn near bluish green, my nigga. Girl, if you don't get your life in order, Girl, Sam, you tried it with your stringy hair. You look like you sweaty in your crotch or your pants stink at all times. Girl, get your life. So, she says he's like a vanilla wafer and I'm like a Samoa cookie. I'm like, no, you're like a piece of shit. Girl, get your life. So she says she needs a manly man, and Neil's face to her doesn't make him one. And I'm like, neither does your vagina make you a grown ass woman. You act like a little girl. So she notices that Neil isn't wearing his ring, and she asks him about it. He was like, you know what? I think I left it in my room. That was Neil's way of being mean to her. And she's like, you know what? That didn't even bother me at all. Well, girl, if it didn't bother you at all, you wouldn't have asked about it. It did bother your ass because you realizing that he don't like you because you don't like yourself. So Trey and Vanessa go snorkeling. They have a really good time. They're holding their hands and they're just really cute. And I just love Vanessa and Trey. And I just hope that their personalities mesh and that neither one of them fucks this up. So Ashley tells David that she's not romantic. She doesn't have any romantic connection towards him yet. And he offers to sleep elsewhere so that she'll feel comfortable. You know, his feelings are hurt, but you know, he's trying to make the best of the situation. And I just don't understand why she thinks that in 4 days she's going to have this grandiose romantic connection with this man. That's what a relationship is about. It's about building, not instant gratification. And that's what's wrong with people now. They go for the instant gratification and then wonder in the end why things fizzle and things don't work out because they have not taken out the time to know someone and get to know them and fall in love that way. So the experts suggest that Ashley and David give each other manicures in order to connect. And I looked at the screen like, y'all white folks tried it. Like, that was the worst idea ever because she already is not attracted to him. She does not, it's not, her vagina is not on high alert for him. So giving this man a manicure is not a way to make her want to bang him. That does nothing but make her look at him like a female. That was just a horrible idea. Ashley wasn't here for it. You know, she feels like she wants to die, like she's just so uncomfortable. And David feels how uncomfortable he is, and he says in his commentary, like, damn, she like I got the cooties. And I'm like, bruh, like, just hang in there, David. Like, Jesus Christ, this girl is just getting on my nerves. So Neil and Sam are playing tetherball together, and she's acting like she's having a good time. She's being being real fake happy. Oh my God, this is so great. I'm having such a great time, and just doing too much, being extra. And he calls her out on it. He's like, you know what, you really being fake right now. We know you're not having fun. Just keep it 100. And so she says, do you really think you know me well enough to know what's real about me and what's fake? And he says, no, but I'm still trying to figure it out. And so she says, okay, well, please don't call me fake. And he said, well, how about you not call me a pussy or not a man's man? And Sam is shocked by this revelation that she's been rude to him. Like, she's shocked when he finally checks her ass. Like, she's like, what? This nigga been grew balls? And I'm like, yes, he has. His balls have always been there, and they're about to be in your mouth in a minute. So she says, my bad. I didn't know I was attacking your manhood. Yes, the hell you did. You've been pushing this man. You've been wanting him to get to this point to see how far you can take it. And now that he's finally stood up for him, you can't handle it. Like I said, you're like a bully on the playground when you bully somebody, and then when they finally give it back to your ass, you don't know how to fucking handle it. So she then tries to reverse it on him and says, you should have told me earlier how you felt and not waiting to now and bring it out of nowhere. I'm like, girl, shut up. And so Neil is like, you know what? All right, girl, I'll give you that. I should have told you earlier. I'm going to keep it cute, though. Just don't come for me no more, in so many words. And so now she feels like he's being passive aggressive towards her and being fake, and she storms off. And so when he does not follow her, she then realizes that maybe I took this too far and brings him dinner afterwards. And so they have a whole conversation, and Neil basically tells her again, like, stop coming for me. And so she says, you know what, I'm sorry, but next time just tell me how you feel earlier. And then they just realize at that moment how different they are. And I'm just like, Neil, you too good for her. After the 6-week process is over, chuck her ass up the deuce and keep it moving. You deserve better. She's not on your level. She needs she needs a lot more growing up to do, and she needs therapy. So, and a bath. So David feels like he's vacationing by himself, and I'm like, child, David, you are vacationing by yourself because Ashley is the worst. Oh my God. So Ashley asks if they can talk, and so they take a walk, and she says, you know, she's trying to, you know, get into this, and how she doesn't want him to think that she's super serious all the time. I'm like, well, if you don't want him to think that you're super serious all the time, how about brighten it up and have fun and smile and stop acting like a goddamn stiff board? Like, oh my God, do smile. All the whole vacation, she just like this. Like she doesn't smile. And then when you don't smile, Ashley, you're not that cute. You need to keep a smile on your face. So, she says she's going to start acting like a team player. And he says that he wants him to start off by trying to be friends. And she says how she doesn't have any male friends. And he's like, well, now you do. You got a husband. I'm going to be your first and only male friend. So Neil and Sam decide they're gonna start over as friends, and I'm like, better you than me, Neil, because girl. Mm-mm. So Neil feels like he's married to a friend and nothing else, nothing more. And I'm like, yes, Neil, because I know you don't see it for her. You're just trying to be nice on camera, but you ain't feeling this hoe. So they go ATVing, and Sam feels like they're becoming great friends, but there's still not any romantic connection. I'm like, girl, don't nobody. You need to be happy if Neil even like you. So Neil and Sam talk to their family members about their differences, and Neil's family member or friend asks him, does he think that the experts chose wrong? He says, not really, but he still has faith and he wants to see things work. And I'm like, Neil, baby, you got the faith of a mustard seed, because it wouldn't have been me, child. So Vanessa and Trey continue to open up and love on one another, and she's starting to get ready to, drop them drugs for him. She's ready to bust them wide open. Ashley is still wearing her ugly manicure that David did, and David appreciates that. He asks that she keep being honest with him, because he appreciates this and wants nothing but honesty from her. She says that she's trying her best to open up, and that she sees that it's possible to possibly get close to him. And last but not least, Neil is still being nice to Sam, and she's still being obnoxious and fake about the whole entire situation. And God pay her ass a visit, because on their way back to the hotel, her grown ass, trying to be grown, thinking she know what she doing, drives in the right hand side of the lane on the wrong side of the lane and damn near kill their asses and have a head-on collision. And Neil, being the calm, soothing force that he is, he's like, Sam, you're driving on the wrong side of the road. And him being calm really helped her out of the situation, help her gather herself and get them out of damn near dying on this damn fucked up ass honeymoon. So she realized that him being calm and cool during that really tragic moment really helped her and really focused her, and that maybe that is what she needs out of someone, the yin to her yang, and that's him being calm and her being just way too much all the time. So she tells him, thank you for being there, and she hugs him, and it looks like she's gonna get it together.com, but she's not. She's on next episode gonna still be a bitch and still be just trifling and nasty ass Sam. So that's my review. Leave your thoughts and your comments below and your review on tonight's episode. I hope you all have a happy holiday. Be safe. Enjoy your loved ones. Get a lot of rest. Eat good. Enjoy your presents. Praise Jesus, God, whoever else you out there praising, whatever God you praise or spirit or whatever. Enjoy him and just enjoy your time and enjoy your loved ones and love on one another. And yeah, I love you all and have a happy, happy, happy holiday. And I will see you all next week for my next week's review.